Wild on the Cornish moors. They've excited the imagination without the central question ever being answered. Are they true? Councillor Joan Vincent thinks they are. She's convinced that large cats, probably pumas, are living wild in the county. Mrs. Vincent is the chairman of Cornwall's planning committee. A few weeks ago, she was on a bus with some 20 other councillors when they spotted a large animal drinking at this pool.
I saw it actually drinking, and it was down in a crouched position. Its front feet bent right down, and it had a very large body, about 5 foot to 5'6", and a very long tail with a curve on the end, and like it was a dark brown, but with the sunlight glinting behind it. It had like a light brown on the top of its back.
But sightings, even from the most reliable witnesses, aren't proof. The Ministry of Agriculture conducted an investigation into the claims in 1995 and concluded there was no firm evidence, and that remains the Ministry's position. But Newquay Zoo believes the Ministry and all the other doubters may soon be eating their words. They have 2 full-grown pumas at the zoo, so they're in a better position than most to verify the claims of those who say they've seen them in the wild. And in the past couple of weeks, 2 crucial bits of evidence have come to light which they think will settle the issue. The first are footprints taken from the soft clay at the pond's edge where Mrs. Vincent saw the animal drinking.
We took what we thought were cat prints, we took what we thought were dog prints. We came back to the zoo and we took a cast of a print of our pumas, and the similarity is striking. It leads one to believe that these are the big cat prints and the prints of the cat that the people saw.
And there's more evidence in the form of animal droppings collected in Devon. Do you think that could settle the argument? Could the faeces settle the argument once and for all?
Now, we're convinced of it because I have seen the faeces sample, I've seen samples of ours, and I have no doubt whatsoever about it.
The MP for North Cornwall says that the new evidence means it's time for the Ministry of Agriculture to reopen the files on the beast of Bodmin.
Well, I think we've got to reopen the previous inquiry. Quite a lot of evidence was given at the time. There's been a lot of evidence made available since, and the expert opinions of those at Newquay Zoo who have been doing this recent analysis, I think, will be particularly helpful. I want the Ministry to pick up where they left off, and I hope this time reach a real conclusion.
And it's not just a matter of who's right and who's wrong. If it was proved that there are big cats on the loose, that would have implications for farmers and for public safety. Robin Aiken, BBC News, Bodmin.
And John Ketley is also on the loose this morning. Here he is with the weather.